that even the end of an eyedropper sucked him in. Now Skinny never knew any questions, and Skinny never looked at lights, but Skinny sold something every single night. Skinny sold a soldier to me, Skinny sold a wife, Skinny sold a suction cup and a knife. Skinny found a Hello Dolly record in the hall. He sold it to a truck driver in the fall. Someone saw a strange amount of moisture on her lips, and it was also seen upon her arms and on her hips. Exactly who she was or how she died, but when they opened up her purse, they found a snail inside. I found her crying in the morning, sitting in a chair. She was wrapping something up and wrapping it with care. I did not mean to hurt her when I fell asleep last night. I was just exhausted from the act of being polite. Yes, I was just exhausted from the act of being polite. something I must tell you. There's something I must say. The only really perfect love is one that gets away.
We are simple, you are simple, life is simple too. We are simple, you are simple, life is simple too.
This is a man's world. This is a man's world. But it wouldn't mean nothing. No, it wouldn't mean nothing without a woman. Without a woman or a girl. You see, man made the car to take us over the road. And man made the train to carry the heavy load. And man made the electric light to take us out of the dark. And man made the boat for the water, like Noah made the ark. This is a man's world. But it wouldn't be nothing without a woman or a girl. Man thinks about a little bitty baby girl and a baby boy. Man makes them happy. 'Cause a man makes them toys. And after man makes everything he can, you know that man makes money to buy another man. This is a man's world. But it baby, and I know that I got you. Don't be cruel to a heart that's true. I don't want no other love, baby, it's just you I'm thinking of. Don't be cruel to a heart that's true. Don't be cruel to a heart that's true. I don't want no other love. Maybe it's just you that I'm thinking of.
Hurry, hurry, hurry! Step right up and you will see on display some of the strangest specimens ever gathered together, both live and preserved.
For 100 years, from the 1850s to the 1950s, there were many traveling freak shows constantly touring America. These freak shows glorified and romanticized human deformity by exhibiting certain individuals afflicted by disease, birth defects, or accidents as freaks. These traveling freak shows may not have been the perfect solution to an imperfect situation, but at least they offered these unfortunates a good income and camaraderie of their own kind. In these more enlightened times, modern medical science has eliminated most of the human oddities either through abortion or corrective surgery. When these curiosities do manage to be born or created through accident or disease, society has decided that it is wrong to exploit these people, and perhaps that is a noble attitude. But perhaps, too, it is a denial of the ugliness and deformity that we normal people feel within. In an increasingly homogenized and conformist culture, we have become afraid of the distorted reflection we see in freaks, and at the same time, we deny them the ability to exploit what may be seen as their only gift. We may no longer condone exhibition of human oddities, but the freaks still get stared at. The only difference is they no longer get paid for it.
The head was hardly human. The head is finally dead.
modern, enlightened attitude actually an improvement over the old traveling freak shows? The residents, whose interests lie purely in the romantic recreation of uneasy feelings from more innocent times, believe such questions are left best in the hands of sociologists and philosophers. So, turn down your lights, put on your headphones, and go to the freak show.
Everyone goes to the freak show to laugh at the freaks and the geeks.
Life is a lot like a freak show. Cause nobody laughs when they leave.
In 1982, the Residents premiered their first fully staged performance piece, The Mole Show. I was the narrator of that show. My name is Penn Jillette. On the surface, The Mole Show is a simple story of unresolved conflict. The moles, a gentle race of hideous but benevolent workers, are driven from their underground homes by a flood. They migrate to another land and are initially perceived as cheap labor by their new neighbors. But soon the shallow and superficially more attractive chubs see themselves becoming outnumbered by the peaceful moles. Slowly, their mercenary greed turns to fear and the inevitable conflict begins. Well, now that's all well and good, but it doesn't say much about what was really going on. Oh yeah, the residents may have seen themselves as the ugly, sweet moles crawling out of their own self-imposed underground. And yeah, they may have seen the culture that existed outside their introverted little world as the pleasantly malignant chubs. And the unresolved conflict may have simply been a reflection of the fear they felt painfully crawling out into an uncaring glare of public scrutiny. But that doesn't begin to tell the real story. The one I know. The one I lived for 6 weeks and 4,000 hell-filled minivan miles touring Europe and nearly dying in some god-forsaken Spanish hospital, all the while pretending to be a bozo who hated the residents. That's right. While they smugly cowered behind their screen, I stood out in front and deliberately antagonized the audience. That's right, the exact same audience who had paid for the privilege of seeing their faceless heroes soon found themselves in the position of having no one to relate to but me. And I was not only arrogant, condescending, and highly sarcastic, I was also becoming emotionally unraveled and maybe even dangerous. Eventually, I appeared to stop the show and had to be pulled off the stage, but gagged and handcuffed to a wheelchair, I was soon brought back, and as I stared at the audience, anyone who would somehow clung to the frayed threads of continuity in this cornucopia of chaos must have looked back at me and seen their true psychic reflection. A castrated clown in the seat of a cynic. And why? Why? Why, you ask, would the residents have created such an interesting but ultimately unfulfilling vehicle for their first public unveiling? Well, I could say it may have something to do with personal crisis, or I could say it might have reflected turmoil and dissatisfaction within the group, but the residents never told me that. All I can do is repeat a riddle one of them told me a long time ago. He said, "Penn, why did the little moron resurrect Christ?" Puzzled, I could only stare at him until he finally answered, "To get to the other side, of course." Well, the ambulance is here. Enjoy the rest of the time.
girl. Her cheeks were soft and white. Another fella loved her too, and ended in a fight. Oh, it makes me shake and shudder to think of that awful night when Tom and I began to fight, and I stabbed him with a knife. I fell down on my knees and tried to stop the blood. It came out from his side all spurting like some bright red crimson blood.
Wake up! Wake up! Wake up! Wake up!
Oh, gosh, I guess I must have been asleep.
You sure were.
Oh, I had a dream. Had a real funny kind of a dream.
Tell us, Granddad, tell us.
Well, okay, all right, I'll tell you guys. This is a dream about a little baby that wanted to be a king. Say, Shorty, I bet you'd like to be a king, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, it figures. Well, anyway, this little baby, he worked and worked because he thought that kings were good and kings were strong. And kings were the best of everything. So, anyway, one day a stranger comes along and this stranger says, hey, I can make you a king, just follow me. And he did. And kind of worked for a little while, and he had one bright, shining moment when he was really happy. And I used to kind of pretend like I was part of this, so if you guys like, I can show you a little bit. What do you think, huh?
Yeah. Okay, all right, calm down.
I'll show you a little bit. I hope I can remember how. I hadn't done it for a long time. Baby, let me be your loving teddy bear. Put a chain around my neck and leave me anywhere. I'll let it be your teddy bear.
sieves, known as Santa sleeves, afflicting and afflicting sieves, known as Santa sleeves. Santa thugs as Jesus fetus, Santa thugs as Jesus fetus, Santa thugs as Jesus fetus. Has no presence, has no presence in the future. In the future. Santa thugs as Jesus fetus, Santa thugs as Jesus fetus, Santa thugs as Jesus.
Smelly tongues look just as they felt. 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 Smelly tongues.
I left it helpless all alone and waiting on the floor, squirming just a little bit and looking at the door. He would take it as he wished and I would listen in, documenting as I would the sound of slapping skin. I wanted to give it to someone else and I wanted to give it to someone. To someone else and Elijah was a wooden Indian standing by the door. He fell in love with an Indian maid or in the antique store. Just stood there and never let it show. So she could never answer yes or no.
said, I'm Mr. X who wants to come and who expects to help and guide your efforts to succeed. They laughed a little bit at me and then said, Mr. X indeed, and hugged me somehow hard and tenderly.
shaved I have a ponytail stuck out from the back. Oh, I bet her eyes would shine right when she attacked. She might be kind of mean sometimes, act like we weren't friends. Oh, when that match was over, we'd be buddies till the end. I got to go, I got to go, I know she's there, waiting in the ring for me to hug her like a bear.
What's the strangest band in the land? Well, meet the Residents on MTV News coming up next.
Virginia.
I'm Kurt Loder with MTV News. A San Francisco-based multimedia troupe called The Residents have managed to remain a mystery for the past 20 years while turning out some of the most unusual music and music video on the American underground scene. The group has just released its first comic book based on its latest album, Freak Show, and to mark the occasion, we headed west to attempt to track the band down. Take a look. For the past 20 years now, the Residents have been releasing records that are utterly unlike anything else you've ever heard. As if that weren't enough to cement their place in art rock history, they've also been pioneers of a new art form, the music video.
We are simple, you are simple, life is simple too.
For 2 decades now, the Residents have remained utterly mysterious, never photographed without some strange costume, never interviewed, never identified in any way. So who are these people?
Well, the Residents are a music group, maybe a theater group. It's a problem. Nobody really knows who they are or really what they are.
They don't really interface with reality very well.
Don't be cruel to a heart that's true.
Little is known about the Residents. It's said they were a group of artists who moved from Shreveport, Louisiana to San Francisco in the early 70s, but who really knows? When they're not turning out their own twisted music, they like to work up similarly twisted covers of classic hits by such legends as Elvis Presley and the great James Brown. The Residents' latest album, Freak Show, is a typically disturbed work, inspired by the carnivals of deformity that traversed the country in the early years of this century.
Hurry, step right up. Some of the strangest specimens ever gathered together, both live and preserved.
The gruesome visual potential of such freak show tracks as Harry the Head, Wanda the Worm Woman, and Jello Jack prompted the Residents to translate their album into comic book form. A shrewd move, no doubt, given some of the song's subject matter.
Harry the Head, it's about a guy who was nothing but a human head with no arms and no legs, who wanted to be living forever in a bottle of formaldehyde once he was dead.
Once he made me so mad, I knocked him on the floor. He rolled around and found a little paintbrush by the door. As he held it in his teeth, he painted angels on the skirt I wore.
For the comic book version of Freak Show, the Residents hired 10 of the world's top underground artists, among them Charles Burns, Brian Bolland, Kyle Baker, and Savage Pencil, to reinterpret the album song by song.
Everyone goes to the freak show to laugh at the freaks and the geeks.
Along with the Freak Show album and comic, there's also a Residents video disc available now called 20 Twisted Questions, a retrospective look at the group's many videos, performances, and influential graphics over the past 2 decades. It's available from the Voyager Company, which you can reach toll-free by calling 1-800-446-2001. That's the news for now. Try to catch our daily news show, The Day in Rock, weeknights at 8 and 12:30, again at 8 and 12:30 the following day, and we'll be back with more news later here on MTV.